Recording in progress. Some people call me Leslie.
Leslie?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go by, would you prefer Leslie?
Yes.
You are the artist for Jurassic Terrors.
The same. Thanks to you.
And this is the first time I think we've seen each other.
Yes. Yeah, I live in Moldova. I'm actually we traveled with our friends to Romania right now, so I'm in Romania right now.
Okay.
The place where the Dracula lives. I'm an illustrator um, for maybe like 15 years. I always like to draw. I do some designs, graphic designs, illustrations, everything. I draw on the walls, like doing murals and stuff, and hope to draw more and have have some projects like yours to draw more books.
Yeah,
So I need to learn marketing so I can do something myself.
sure. I seen a mural you put up on Instagram. Was it Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I love.
Yeah, so cool. I guess tell me what you thought when I approached you with this. Like, hey, I want some like dinosaurs for this book. Like, what did you think?
When you reach out to me with this idea to draw illustrations for the dinosaur book, oh, I was so excited because I love dinosaurs and I love books. I have a little collection of books and it's growing.
When you came back with your version of it, it was like I thought it was the modern day version of what I wanted to do. You're a true artist. I mean, you're always sketching in your books. You're always sharing all by hand. And so when it came to the artwork for Jurassic Terrors, you did a little mix. So you used Midjourney to kind of establish the look of the art, and then obviously by hand you finished everything up.
Your project was unique in kind of way because I never used Midjourney and AI. I asked you, can I never did it before. Can I try it? And you said, sure, do it. So it was amazing because I can learn something new and maybe it will, at that time, I didn't know like what will be in the end, it was kind of risk. So your project pushed me to explore what it really means to generate illustrations in Midjourney. So you can imagine how thrilled I was at that time. Like, it's a new awesome project with zombie dinosaurs. And now I need to learn a new tool. Before I would usually start by planning the composition and creating a line sketch, blocking out values and then moving to detailed rendering. With your feedback and revisions at this stage, so this process could easily take like weeks and even months. But with AI, I was able to start from a base that was already 60-80% complete. So it's much easier, which make it much easier and more enjoyable to refine the illustration to a polished result. And
Yeah.
of course, the generated image is just a draft, and the final look came together through detailed work in Procreate. I refined the keys, some like areas and key areas like faces, like character poses, and added some hand draw details. And also I collaged it and generated additional parts as needed. All of that helped to preserve and enhance my own artistic style.
Not only does it quicken workflow, it allows you to be even more creative than maybe you could even think of. And I also think that it gave a really cool look to the book that's not just like a normal sketch of like what somebody could have easily done. So I really commend you for not only learning something new for this project, because you could have learned all this thing, spent all this time, and I could have been like, no, that's not what I want, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I love the art, and everybody in reviews always mention how cool the artwork is. Obviously, you have one or two people that are like, oh, they used AI, blah, blah, blah. But you're always going to have that fear-based reaction to AI still.
They say, the artist profession will soon disappear. You know, AI will take over, there will be an apocalypse and everybody will die. But I think for today, I see it differently. AI is just another tool in artist toolkit, like Photoshop, like Procreate, like Figma, and other stuff. Like I know why those people don't support AI. Like from the ethical standpoint, it's not entirely fair that AI was trained on the work of the artists, but it's a compromise that developers had to make to build this technology. And honestly, this process can't be stopped. Do you understand that? If either you learn it, like learn to use it and keep it up, or you don't, or you just don't, and you go slowly behind everybody. And
Yeah.
I think AI cannot truly replace an artist, because the heart of every piece is an idea, like your book, and the message. So only a human can create that.
Yeah, really well said. Thank you for saying that. I also want to say that when we made this book, it was almost like 2 years ago, I think.
Yes. I was
And so,
thinking yesterday also, what,
yeah, it's been a minute because it took me, God, it took me months to like put it all together and format it, then market it, and then put it up on for sale. So, also want to say that AI in Mid-Journey almost 2 years ago was very primitive compared to even now. So you were working with a very kind of dated model of trying to create cool dinosaurs that looked realistic that, you can play with. Now it's probably even an easier workflow through Midjourney or all the other ones that are out now. So you have to commend yourself too that you chose an early stage of good AI to try to make this process work, and it still came out really, really cool. Let me ask you this, on the cover of Jurassic Terrors, you chose to make the T, or is it the J lowercase?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I'm chatting, I don't like to put caps lock on when I say somebody's name. I can
Yeah.
explain.
No one's ever noticed that, I don't think, or has said anything at least to me or in reviews, but I know obviously because I spent months putting it all together still, and I was always like, that's such an interesting choice to not make the J capitalized in Jurassic Terrors.
Only for your book.
When you were sharing all the images with me that you created, what was that program called that you were sharing with?
It's Figma.
Figma, right. What an awesome way to share art and real time. You could see stuff and all the masters are there. Like it's full size in this like really cool chart system that you set up for me.
Also, thanks to you, you are open to all my, I don't know this word, like all what I was asking for. You
Yeah.
were open to this. Like, I don't think that the other clients would, okay, I will learn new program and will check it out. You went there, and it's really easy to leave the comments, and you can see process even online. Figma is a nice program.
Would you do anything differently? Would you still use AI to help workflow? Would you change the look completely? What would be your process on a sequel?
It's 90% depends on your decision on what stories there will be, and on your maybe marketing
Strategy?
strategy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are this generator of the idea, and I'm just your hands. Of course, I will use Midjourney again, of course. And probably now when I'm looking at some artworks, I think I will put more time, in this um, cleaning everything, all those AI artifacts. I always when I open this book and I see this the pirate on the beach with the T-Rex.
Yeah.
I just don't like T-Rex hands. There's something wrong with them. I
Oh.
Yes, it's like my pain. So one of the main challenges was realizing while learning to use Midjourney that it's nearly impossible to generate a high quality illustration using just one prompt, especially when the image includes multiple characters. It works so much better to generate each element separately, characters, background, and key objects. The most important is to stay consistent. Like back then, it was a little bit hard, but now Midjourney is better. Like for example, the illustration with the tiger and the skiers was very tricky,
Yeah.
because AI just wouldn't generate people in ski suits with the poses that look defensive. So I had to dig for references, and eventually I found this photo of 1982 of an actress, Tippi Hedren, if you heard. So she's in her kitchen with a tiger named Gregory, and he jumps from a window. So, you know, I used it as a reference. So
Yeah.
it helped to finally help AI to get it what I was aiming for. So, you know, a bit of persistence and the goal was achieved.
Did it seem like a big process? You're like, oh, I need 17 pieces of art. I need, you know, a cover. We even did like a cover sheet inside with a print. And then we also, first it was supposed to be like Scary Stories with just kind of these little vignettes on like the top of the page or half the page. And then very quickly we were like, no, like this is too cool. Like we need like, first it was just one page, and we're like, no, let's make it the full page.
For the future, you need to plan. If like the right now, images are like in the
They're
middle.
cut. I know.
Hide
No, I noticed that too, and I was like, wow, like, I didn't think it was worth us going back into it and shifting everything, and you going through that whole process because we went full screen, you know, full double page. But yeah, you're right. A lot of the action is in the spine of the book that kind of gets blocked out a little.
Next time we'll do better.
Leslie, thank you so much for taking the time. I know it's evening time there and you're on vacation and you still wanted to sit down and chat with me. So it's been a great process working with you on this book. I think it's something that, you know, whether people love it or don't love it or whatever, it's going to stand the test of time, and it's going to be out there and people can continue to buy it and see your artwork. And you know, it's truly appreciative of all the work you put into it, especially on a budget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hopefully we can work together again on the sequel.
Thank you for making me feel proud of myself, and my family was very proud of me when I got this book from you. So I just need to order this hardcover book, and I will
Yes.
be happy.
Yeah, I love the hardcover. It's cool.